So in addition to discovering the newly completed park on Big Pine Key, where I was able to find a place to land my dinghy, I also discovered on the way to the Winn-Dixie supermarket that there's a handy little coin-operated dispenser of clean drinking water, as well as ice, and it's only 35 cents a gallon, as opposed to the water you get at the supermarket, which is generally around $1.30 a gallon. So quite a nice option here. The other thing I like about Florida is that you can buy Rec 90 zero ethanol gasoline at local gas stations, which my outboard motor definitely prefers. I think you'd have a little more drive if you put that mainsail up, but then again, that mainsail's nicely bagged, isn't it? Wow, that's a nice boat. Oh, I'm just wrong way hairy here. Look at the whole fleet of boats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we just passed over there 6, and a little before that 7 boats. They're all going the opposite way. Yeah, welcome to Key West. Oh, a lot of people on the beach. We got slight current against us. And we're, smell that diesel smoke. We're in the wind shadow here of Celebrity Silhouette. In the wind silhouette, but luckily we're hanging on the breeze here. It's just a little bit spotty. Fighting about half a knot of current. So as long as this breeze holds, we can fight that current without too much trouble. So this guy's lowering sail, and then we got this big Coast Guard vessel. All right, he just put his engines in forward. It looks like he's going to begin to head out the channel now. So I can fare away as soon as I get away from this guy. And we're still in the grip of this current. Look at it. That's a good 2 knots. Not too much further. It should open up. You know, as the bay opens up, the current should drop off. It's the old bottleneck principle. Alright, just one more set of red markers, and we're into Garrison Bight and out of the swift current. But of course, it's dead upwind to the anchorage area, so I'm going to have to tack. Love the U.S. Marine Corps band in the morning. It's red glare and bombs bursting in air. Well, the Tahatsu goes on the dinghy in Key West. As for any vessel drawing more than about 1 meter of water, it's typically quite a long dinghy ride into shore, and much of it over shallow water. Now this is no longer the Shell station, Orion Mart, but they still do fill propane, except only between 1:30 and 3:30 in the afternoon. So I got my tank filled the other day. So, but at least propane is still convenient in Key West. not entirely beyond the realm of possibility in Key West. Well, at least except for the free part. And of course, no visit to Key West is complete without a night out on Duval Street. Playtime is over. Time to weigh anchor and get moving again. At least you can plenty of room off to the side of the mooring field. You don't have to actually tacking through a crowded mooring field. That's another way to get your cheap thrills. And I'm gonna put a tack in here in a minute. Just get clear. Plus I got this guy fishing up here. Well, two questions. Will we be able to lay it on this tack? And has the current shifted in our favor yet? Looks like we're still fighting a little bit of current here. So according to OpenCPN, it should be turning in our favor right about now. We should have a slight current with us. I think I count 1, 2, 3 wrecked sailboats. And then there's another wrecked one dead ahead here. And we got a frontal passage going through tonight. This front looks like it's going to be fairly mild. However, we do have strong easterlies coming at the end of the week. See dead ahead, there's another wrecked sailboat. But my experience in the past has been that Key West is a fair weather anchorage, and I cite these wrecked sailboats as evidence. But also, I've been here in strong frontal passages in the winter, and it's an absolute bleep show here. Poor holding and moorings break, and I've known people have gotten killed trying to get back to their boats. Apparently, dinghies, their dinghy flipped over, and yeah. So my policy has been have fun in Key West in fair weather. And if you got any kind of serious weather coming, my bailout is where I'm headed tonight, which is Newfound Harbor. That has good holding and reasonably good protection from all directions. It's open to the southwest as far as wind goes, but all the shallow water knocks down most of the wave action. Actually, I undercounted by one. There's a wrecked sailboat there, and then there's another wrecked sailboat over there. Pretty boat. I think that's a Vineyard Vixen. Same colors as Ruth Avery, too. So I have to approve of the colors. Victory. Now that's a name I like. Well, tomorrow's April 1st, and that's no joke. I'm here in Newfound Harbor. Got in not last night, the night before last night. Actually had quite a nice night sail from Key West there. Evening sail. So these very strong easterlies have showed up, and our course is east-northeast, so not going anywhere until these winds change. Yeah, that's raining now. Alright, I see the other boat over there, so we definitely have not dragged any. A little, maybe more light winds. And on Sunday it begins to pick up. Looks like a front goes through. Okay, so it looks like we got okay weather until Saturday. Maybe make it to Beaufort. We'll see. You know, we're in all the fluky winds behind the island here. But we do have some favorable current, so that'll carry us until we get to the fair wind. You can see the flag. We're gonna get our wind back in a minute here. Smelling breakfast. That smells good. Whoa, serious Sargasso weed there. So I got her as close as she'll comfortably sail here. We got a decent breeze, we got about 10 knots. And so the strategy here is to work out, steer as close as we can to the wind here, steer with as much east in our course as we can, even southeast. Yeah, east is good. And actually, no, we're steering east to southeast. That's what we want. And so that we get off the shelf and into the deep water and start picking up the Gulf Stream. And the Gulf Stream's setting us where we want to go, because this begins our journey back north to Maine. So we're northbound now. And there's two factors here. One is that the winds are supposed to go light later on. So late this afternoon into this evening is light winds. And so I want to get out into the Gulf Stream and get well out for two reasons. One is to get clear of all dangers and hopefully most boat and ship traffic. And two, when the wind goes light, I'll have the favorable current. So even if I'm not sailing very fast, at least I've got a couple of knots of current carrying me where I want to go. Consider supporting this channel by becoming a patron. As a patron, you will be able to view my videos free of ads. You will also be able to leave comments, ask questions, and message me directly. You can become a patron for as little as $5 a month.